Have you ever moved to a new city? Maybe for college, a new job, or simply because life forced you to start over. You don't know anyone. Every street feels unfamiliar and you miss your old friends. Starting over can be exciting, but it can also be incredibly lonely. Today's list isn't about action, superheroes, or blockbuster entertainment. It's about movies that understand what it feels like to leave one life behind and slowly build another. So, if you've recently moved to a new city or you're about to, these 8 films might become exactly the comfort you need. Let's begin. Number 8. A Summer's Tale, 1996. Eric Rohmer's A Summer's Tale is one of the quietest films on this list. A young man arrives alone in a coastal town with no clear plans. He meets new people, forms unexpected relationships, and slowly discovers that sometimes the journey isn't about reaching a destination. It's about allowing life to happen naturally. Nothing dramatic happens here, and that's exactly why it works. If you've ever sat alone in a new place wondering what tomorrow will bring, this film captures that feeling beautifully. Number 7. Paterson, 2016. Moving to a new city isn't always about constant excitement. Sometimes it's about learning to appreciate ordinary life. Paterson follows a bus driver whose daily routine seems repetitive, yet every ordinary moment becomes meaningful through poetry, observation, and quiet reflection. It's a gentle reminder that happiness doesn't always come from finding extraordinary places. Sometimes it comes from noticing the beauty already around you.
Any other anarchists in Patterson?
You mean besides us? Not likely.
A bus driver in Patterson. Uh-huh. Aha, what? This is very poetic.
Number 6. The Station Agent, 2003. Imagine moving somewhere just to be left alone. That's exactly what happens in The Station Agent. A quiet man inherits an abandoned train station in a small town, hoping for solitude. Instead, life introduces him to people who slowly break through his emotional walls. Without trying too hard, this film teaches one simple lesson. Sometimes your new home isn't defined by buildings or streets. It's defined by the people who unexpectedly become part of your life.
What made you pick Newfoundland?
I wanted to live near Joe.
Guys, can you come up here and talk? Seriously, this sucks.
The Station Agent.
Number 5. Columbus, 2017. Columbus is one of those films that feels almost therapeutic. A young man finds himself stuck in a town he never planned to stay in. There he meets a local woman who's also struggling to move forward. Together, they help each other see possibilities they couldn't see alone. It's visually stunning, emotionally mature, and incredibly calming. If your mind feels overwhelmed after moving somewhere unfamiliar, this movie almost feels like meditation.
I just think I should stay here.
You are smart and talented. You could do a lot better.
Then what?
In the middle of all the mess, suddenly the place I'd lived my whole life felt different. Like I'd been transported somewhere else.
Number 4. Frances Ha, 2012. Life rarely goes according to plan. Frances Ha understands that better than almost any modern film. Frances keeps changing apartments, careers, friendships, and expectations. She doesn't always know where she's going, but somehow she keeps moving forward. This film reminds us that feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing. Sometimes it simply means you're growing. Anyone trying to build a life in a new city will find pieces of themselves in Frances.
Where? Bathroom. Really? We're still doing this?
Sometimes it's good to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it.
Number 3. L'Auberge Espagnole, 2002. Imagine moving to another country where you don't speak the language, don't know the culture, and suddenly share an apartment with complete strangers from all over Europe. That's L'Auberge Espagnole. It's funny, chaotic, emotional, and incredibly relatable. The film perfectly captures culture shock, homesickness, awkward first impressions, and the friendships that eventually make an unfamiliar place feel like home. If you've ever relocated for college or work, this movie will feel surprisingly personal.
Ça va mal. Je dors plus, je suis déprimé.
J'allais partir le lendemain. J'avais sans doute raté plein de trucs. Je suis français, espagnol, anglais, danois. Je suis comme l'Europe, je suis tout ça. Je suis un vrai bordel. Any other questions?
Number 2. Brooklyn 2015. Some movies don't just tell a story. They make you feel homesick. Brooklyn follows a young Irish woman who leaves everything behind to begin a new life in New York. At first, she's lonely. She questions her decision. She wonders whether she made a mistake. But slowly, she discovers confidence, love, and a future she never imagined. It's one of cinema's most beautiful portrayals of leaving home while carrying it in your heart.
Ireland must seem very backward to you now.
Is that Jim Farrell I saw? He's a catch for someone.
I have a life halfway across the sea.
Your life here could be just as good.
If you go back, I have no protection.
I want you to stay here with me.
And at number 1, Lost in Translation 2003. If there is one movie that truly understands loneliness in an unfamiliar place, it's Lost in Translation. Set in Tokyo, the film follows two strangers who feel disconnected from the world around them. Different language, different culture, different lives. Yet somehow, they find comfort simply by understanding each other's loneliness. This isn't a movie that gives you answers. Instead, it quietly reminds you that no matter how lost you feel in a new city, someone else is probably feeling exactly the same. And sometimes, one meaningful connection is enough to make a strange place finally feel like home.
Does it get easier?
No. Yes. It gets easier.
These films won't remove loneliness overnight, but they might help you realize that almost everyone feels lost before they feel at home. Leave your recommendation in the comments. I read every single one. Subscribe to Cinemora Universe, and I'll see you in the next one.